All right, now this right here is Choctaw language, or you can call it Muskogee or Muskegon or Mississippi, or I would say like Illinois, because that is a the Veer line right there, and also a Spanish language because Mexico connects to Mississippi. Um, for that matter, like any other state, because like Choctaw is like everywhere. It's like far as it's a county, it's a place, it's a street, it's an avenue maybe. It's everywhere. So I just want to talk about how we speak this language today and how its essence is holding in the past and now in the future and the present. Um, let's just look at this. Like you see a rival right here, right? And it says owner. Like if you're from Chicago and you live around the East Side area, not so much the West Side, like the East Side area, you'll hear like older guys. Like when I was younger, I would hear like older guys say like on the guys. That means a rival. Like that means like they putting everything at risk and they really mean what they say. So that means a rival. So like I understood that connection like very closely when I was like reading these languages. It's like a lot of these words um, are the way we talk and it's written the correct way, like the way it rolls off the tongue. I know I can speak these languages right here, the Choctaw language, like Wabash. I can speak these languages like very fluently, but like English, I have a hard time with these words because like I have a Dutch accent kind of. I'm like a Dutch German accent. So when you're like reading these words, like you'll understand exactly what they're saying. Like if you're from these areas and you know how people talk, like if you're around a lot of black people, you know how people talk. Um, like we never lose our tongue, we never lose our language, we never lose our oral traditions. Um, it may be like taboo at times because of like the violent aspect of it, but like you never really lose stuff um like how it really is. And like this where it says ass, like I can tell you right now, like I already know what this means. I'm not gonna say it. But if you try hard enough and you get it, like you'll understand what it says too. Um you'll understand too. Like I wouldn't say it, but like you can see this too, like assassin. It says Hacksinshi Abbey. Hackenshi Abbey. Um I just had it, but I'm not going to like go any further like in these words. Like, but if you're reading these words, you have a Chicago background. I can't speak for everywhere else. You'll understand exactly what these words mean. Um, like they're very simple to like transliterate and translate. These words like it's amazing to me. Like our grandparents, like who lived in the South and rural areas, like Clarksdale, Brookhaven, and places like that. Like they understood this language very well and they spoke it. This was their primary language. Like they didn't speak English. All right, they spoke with a different tongue. Like I noticed, like older people who don't have teeth, like they speak, and they're like in their 90s, like in their hundreds, like back in the 90s, they spoke this language. So I can tell you right now, like that's really what it is. All right, and what I just said right there, like that's really what it is. That is Choctaw as well. Like you can transliterate it to one of these idioms. All right, so that's just what it is. All right, so let me see about this. Um, like this, it can be said. It can be said as has some shit, has some shit, has some shit, or handsome, has some shit, or has some shit. Like it's very vulgar that language, because if you know about Dutch and German history, Um, Dutch and German history like is very rugged and grimy. Um, this is where everybody has a phobia against people who call themselves Nazis. Like you go to Germany, you'll see a lot of dark-skinned Africans who call themselves Nazis. Um, and the way they dress is very distinct. Their hairwear is very distinct. The way they shape their hair, as far as barbery, is very distinct. Um, so yeah, like I was employed with a German who had kinship in Africa, and he was like the way he carried himself was like different than everybody else. He was a like a very fit person, and he always wore like a high top fade. Like you would think a high top fade is like the '80s or something like that in places like Chicago or New York or like other places maybe like the South. Not so much the South, but like the Mid South, like places like Kentucky or somewhere like Memphis. You would think of that, but like the way he carried himself was like it was different than Africans. Like you knew like he was German. So that history is there, man. Like people, they never subside over time. Like they always stay together in some aspect. Like this is why we have reunions, and like people need to start having reunions again. Like um, people need to start having reunions, cause like you don't want to lose so much, and you want to stay akin. Cause like I know my mother and like my older family, they reunion every day. Like when you see um like with social media and like like telephone networks and stuff like that, that's how they reunion. But like we used to reunion like in person. Like we had open fields and like carried in stuff like rentals and stuff like that, and like we reunion together. So like that needs to happen again. And like this is something I don't want to lose. I really want to start writing in this language, and that's what I'm going to do more of. I want to change like my branding is different. Anything that I do, I want to write in this language. I don't want to write in English anymore, and I think I said that in my previous programmings. I don't want to write in English anymore. Like I want to just strictly write in my language, what I call jesting or juicing, which is like a obviously Choctaw, but at the same time it's Spanish Arabic. Because like when you look at jesting, it's nearing on the western part of the western side of Chicago. You know anything about the west side? It's where Mexicans live. So this is where my family come from. They come from the west side of Chicago, the western south side of Chicago, southwest. So yeah, like this language is here. It's easy. Like just transliterating this stuff. Um, like reading the Bible and stuff like that. Like they did a good job of compiling this information. Like you don't want to lose this information. Like this, fella. Let me see. Felame pala. Felame pala. Are you feeling me, pal? Something like that. You feeling me? I think you feeling me. That's like Arctic. So all this language is very easy. I don't want to give too much away. I want people to get more experience with like how this language really is. And like you may see me like if I'm just still making videos in the future, like you'll pick up some of the idioms that I say. Um, it's Choctaw, and then like you can put English with Choctaw as well and have a Choctaw language because both of the languages are the same. Because as you can see right here is a semicolon. So you have a semicolon, and after it is a Choctaw word. They're one and the same. So it's just the stress points that you use. One is more present, one is more older. So yeah, I love the language. Like it's my accent. you know, and it has a like a Nigerian set to it, like a Nigerian preset. It has it. So I love it. See, like this right here asks for a hold up, hold up, hold up. Like you're inquisitive, but that says Hoya, but it's like hold up. So I love this. I love it. Like if you had this PDF, like you want to keep it, you want to learn it, um, like you want to see what people know, like because like a lot of people be speaking this language and they don't know what they be saying really. Like they be really speaking this language and they have no hint that they speak in this language. They have no hint that they speak Choctaw. You give them a questionnaire, you ask them what are they what is their first language? They're gonna say English, or they may put something else down, but like they speak Choctaw fluently. Like if you in Chicago, you already know what I'm talking about. So that's all I want to say, and great piece.